Hi, I'm Kiria, and today our video is on Enshrouded. We did a demo back in October of last year of it during Steam Next Fest, and now the game is live, and we're going to be doing our first run through. Let's get into it.
Long ago, a wanderer brought an enthralling gift to the people of Embervale. The elixir. It was a cure, a blessing, a weapon. Once concealed by the ancients, its might had been set free. With it came power, mistrust, and a longing for more. Humanity dug the elixir wells, ripping apart the land and each other to quench their thirst. Elixir and blood, a drop for a drop. But from the depths of the wells, an unforeseen curse crept into Embervale. The Shroud, a ruinous fog which sought only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancients and humans united to forge the Flameborn. Now, your time has come. Awake.
In this beautiful open world survival game, Embervale has been taken over by the Shroud. So as Flameborn, it is our role to find and awaken other survivors and rid the world of this destructive fog. And I am proud to be a Flameborn and back in Embervale. It is a beautiful open world survival game, and I can't believe how beautiful they have made it. It is one of the most beautiful games I have seen in a while. And as you see, they are giving us our call to action right here. So let's find out what they have in store for us right now. Please do like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you find my videos helpful or just plain entertaining. Okay, so we do have a bit of a tutorial, which is always very nice, and it does kind of remind me of some kind of application or program where they point to this section and that section and tell you what you can do with it. And so it helped me learn where to navigate, which was very nice, and it reminded me how I was supposed to work with things as well. And all we have on is pants, so we will have to make sure we get armor made later. And it is very nice how you can add your attributes in and make different types of characters. So let's figure out where we need to go, and well, we have a little wisp that's showing us a way to go down into the depths of a dungeon. Yeah, and we need to pick up a torch at least to light our way so we won't be blinded by darkness. And there goes the wisp again. Wonder where it'll take us. Probably to blow something up like it did last time, and yes, it does. See if I can blow it up better than I did last time. Let's use 3 instead of just 2 this time. Maybe I won't have to jump in so far and get caught up. There we go, big hole. Oh, hey, there's stairs. I didn't know there were stairs. Gather round, we're drinking an ode to the queen, once young. 3 babes on her arm, cup filled to the brim, thinking out loud she sung. Rather mead in my cup, or my cup filled with rum. Drink too much, rather be done. Can't hardly. I can't see. My contacts are fogging up. We won't read this whole thing to you. Probably couldn't see them all at the same time anyway. But you can see what it is. I think it's so funny when she kicks it. Okay, let's head on, shall we? Switch these things around, get things a little bit more set the way I like them. Let's see. Oh, no, looks like I don't know how to use a ladder anymore, does it? Ooh, and it's getting dark. Let's try not to jump down right there. We don't want to die or hurt ourselves or anything like that. Ah, and the shroud. Makes you wonder why we call it the Enshrouded, huh? Okay. Let's see. Okay, and the yellow bar at the top, you see it has a 5-minute counter. That means you are in danger of dying. Yeah. So hit tab if you want to take and lock onto a target. We want to kill these things. And hit E to search it. Let's see what we get. Oh, a rune. Oh, a new weapon. Switch to the sword and see how well we can do with that. I didn't know we had. There it is. I knew we had another thing to kill. Ooh, another 2. Let's block this dude. Right, what did we get out of these guys? Shroud spores. I know there was another one we killed up here. I'll find it in a little while, I'm sure. Maybe I should put my torch on, because it feels like it's a little longer than we... And I have gone the wrong way. Yeah, it's always nice to pull your torch out so you don't go in the wrong direction. Oh, there's the body. I told you I'd find it sooner or later. And here we go. And we are now back out of the shroud. And on we trek. Now we have a point of origin and a return beacon in case we die, which we will cross our fingers and hope we don't. Hey, we have a recipe for a construction hammer. The more you gather, the more you pick up, the more recipes you get. Hey, harvesting for berries. Harvest everything. The more you harvest, the more you learn. There we know string now. And now we know how to make a roof. And an axe. Ooh, and when we make a bow, we can kill those bees in there. And I am so glad they did not follow us. Alright, so if we use our right mouse button like you saw me doing earlier, we can now learn how to block. Hey, and we leveled up. My tip is destroy anything that you have not built. You can get resources out of it, and sometimes the resources are something you may need. Like, I just found some mortar, and I have been picking up wood, and cloth, and string, and you never know what you're going to pick up, as you will notice when I pick up some things here. Just picked up a lockpick. There's some more string and metal scraps. And now I have locked a recipe for a wand and something else. Picked up some bones. Like I said, destroy everything that you can. You will pick up recipes and resources. Here is a lore page from a captain's journal, day 1. Hold the chamber to your last breath. Sometimes you'll just destroy something and you won't get anything. Let's see what else we can find. Running around, finding what we can find. Okay, I do not remember this last time I went through. I really don't. I mean, it was different. String, wood logs, bones, twigs. I just don't remember some of this being through here. But at least I'm picking up a lot of wood to be able to build with. That's nice. You never know what you'll find. Looks like that's metal I can't pick up. Wood logs. Looks like we'll be able to get some cloth here. That'll help us make our... Ooh! Little rats or something. Gives us some cloth, fur. I don't know what to make fur, but it also gives us some meat. I think that's some string over in the corner. Yep, there we go. What else do we have? Let's see. Ooh, stairs. A door. What's the light? A love letter. To Queen Jasmina. Ooh, from Emily. More things to beat up. Beat it up, pick it up, whatever. Gives us some more berries. I was hoping to be able to just jump right over that, but it didn't work. Okay. There is some shroud around the corner here, so we gotta be a little careful. We don't want to walk into it yet right now. And there's some meat and a mushroom and another lore page, Good Night's Rest, which explains to us that we need to rest and eat. We are picking up just a little bit. Okay, and cooking. Cooking's not too hard. You just press your left mouse button and hold. And that's all you have to do once you find the piece and do it. And obviously, I don't know what holding my left mouse button is, because I just clicked it and destroyed that one. It should respawn and we can use that one again later, but we'll just use the one we make at our base. We'll do that in a little while. Okay. We shall press on, keeping on destroying and picking up things and gathering good materials. Ooh, looks like there's some more good stuff. Ooh, more string and cloth. Oh, no cloth. I thought that was cloth. Plenty of wood though. Gonna have to jump to get this, I think. pretty good jumping skills, though. Okay. Now, we do have a well here that we can use all the time, so we don't need to forget the water because it gives us vitality, which helps us gain our strength, gain our stamina back better and quicker. So always when you're near this well or near a water supply that can give you water, don't hesitate to pick it up. Okay, more wood. And now we can get some coffee. Looks like another water jug too. Yep. Sticks. And there's nothing in this one, but that will give us cloth there. If I can get a right hit in on it. Okay. I figured we might just stop me from, picking up resources, and you wouldn't want to see all that. So we're just going to go ahead and put down base, and you have 2 action bars and you can switch between them to be able to use them, and you use Alt to be able to do so. And we need more stone to be able to make our flame altar. 2 more stones, so that's not a lot, but we do need more stone for a pickaxe. Oh, we can make our pickaxe. That's great. Okay, so let's just gather a few more stone so we can make everything that we need. Might as well make it all at the same time. Okay, so let's get that made. Now that we have our flame altar made, we need to take and place it. And it has such a big area that you want to place it just right. So we're going to make sure that we get it in just the right area. You don't want it to have too much of a slope, and you don't want it to be out too far in certain spots. You can see up on the left there's a big area that slopes up, because unlike Valheim, you can't quite tell when you're using your rake how the ground is reacting. That's one thing I really don't like, besides it doesn't have an area pickup. Okay, almost got it where we want to sit it, and voila. Now we want to commune with the altar. Yeah. Okay. So now we are tasked with our next quest, which is finding the next survivor, which happens to be a blacksmith. So that's fun. The next sleeping survivor is a blacksmith, and that will help us very much in making armor and stuff like that. And that has helped us complete our first quest. We have claimed a spot for our base. So what we want to do now is get a workbench made, a construction hammer made, and any other little things that we might need to get started building and a little help surviving right now. Okay, so now we have a bench made. That will help us make a few things. And we have to get that set down just right. I am picky about getting things set down the way I need them to be. Workbench, and now we have a campfire. We can cook, and let's make sure I can cook correctly this time. We hold the left mouse button And what do? I stand up and food poison myself. So let's try this one more time, shall we? I still can't believe I did that. Alright, trying it again. Left mouse button. Hold. Here we go. And unlike Valheim, you just wait for it to sizzle. Or like Valheim, you wait for it to sizzle, but then you just let it release. You don't have a whole bunch of them. You have to cook them one at a time. Okay, so we are getting a few things made. We've got those done. Let's cook some mushrooms as well, because each one has its own different thing. One can help you with stamina, one can help you with magic, one helps you with health regeneration. So each thing that you have can help you with something else. So let's get I'm going to make my backpack useful for me. I don't know how you like to have your backpack, but I like mine rearranged so it's more helpful for me. And I'm going to cook this last mushroom so that I have everything cooked that I need cooked. And that combined all those, you cannot cook berries. I mean, you may be able to combine them with something else later, but you cannot cook them by themselves. So I'm going to move this torch up into the backpack because we only need one on our bar. I'm going to put all the weapons on one. I'm going to put this here. We need some storage. Let's make storage. And we need to make that. There it is. Okay, we're going to place that right next to our workbench. We're going to put everything in our backpack except for food and a few things we're going to need for storage. Nope, we don't want to delete that. In our storage. Okay, so now what are we going to pull out? We're going to put the construction hammer in there right now because we're not going to actually be building yet. We're going to be getting a few other things done. So we want to take and get us some clothes made real quick. So what do we need besides? Plus we want to make sure we can pull things up. Okay, so we're going to pull out sticks, logs, and string, and cloth. We don't need metal yet. We also probably should pull out some of the other stuff, but I'm going to leave it for now. Okay, so we can go into our crafting menu. I'm going to go into, well, I decided to hit that instead. Okay, we're going to go into the workbench and see what we need. We don't need anything from there. Let's go back into manual crafting and pick up the pickaxe. We need stone for it, and for our axe we need more stone for it as well. So let's go find some more stone. You can collect some little boulders off the ground. However, there are some that you cannot do. Now, unlike some games where you can start by punching things, this game you cannot. You cannot punch trees and you cannot punch boulders or stones to be able to get some to be able to start with. You can't. You just have to pick the little bitty stones up off the ground. And this should help us get some twigs and stones to be able to start with. And then we can take and start chopping trees down and mining some stone. So we have our pickaxe and our axe. And now let's get us some clothes made. We need string for a shirt. And we also need some for some shoes as well. So that comes from manual crafting. 2, 3, what that should do. We want the shirt and the shoes. And we already have pants, so we're not going to worry about them right now. So go down and shirt, which gives us a better resistance. And then we are going to cook our shoes, giving us more physical and magical resistance as well. We will get some gloves and other stuff from the wall. So we have 2 points that we need to put into attributes. So I always like to add endurance, and I always like to add something to dexterity, which is ranger, because I always like to have that ranged mobility. We will make a bow either later here or in our next episode. So, ooh, it's getting daylight. That helps a lot. So, we want to start getting a modest abode made now. So we need to make some rough stone blocks and some rough wood blocks, so we will be able to build our home. So let's make an even number of both, and each one, every time you make one block, you get 100 of that particular block, and that gives you enough to make a good spot from. Okay, we're going to pull out our hammer because we will need it. Let's stick it down here with these. And we need to get a few more resources. So we're going to eat a few to take and raise our stamina up, because we need to have some stamina when we go and get resources. So when you chop wood, you'll see this little green circle, and you see that it's depleting. That shows your stamina is going down. Now you have two rows of stamina. And here's what I was talking about with the area pickup. You get a drop of things down. You can't just hold E and pick them up. You have to sit there and pick them up one by one by one. And sometimes they're small and you can't really see them very well. So, like the twigs over there, if I didn't know they were there, it would be hard to see them and I might miss them. So, here is some stone. Sometimes you can get a little bit of an area. Now you need to stop hitting just at the right time, or you get a hole in the earth, as you can see right there. Might help to make you a basement or something. And see, I can pick up one or two just by hitting if I have them in a particular area. Okay, so my favorite way to get a whole lot of stone, and that's one of them I could have just picked up by itself, is to stand here and just beat up one of these little mountains here. You can get a ton of stone out of it, but you have to stop every so often because your stamina will run out. And of course you don't want it to run out too much, because then you will stop and won't be able to mine anymore or chop wood anymore. You just kind of stand there looking like, why am I not chopping anything? You're like, well, stupid, you ran your own stamina out. That's why. You can look up in the left hand corner, you see my food timers are there, and you will also see any buffs or anti-buffs or debuffs. Sorry, debuffs, not anti-buffs. Tells you how tired I am. Didn't sleep well last night. Okay. Yeah, TMI, I know, but still. Figured my followers would like to know some things about me. Dogs kept me up. Okay. So we've got these. Now let's get our blocks made. We are making a stone floor, and then we will make wood walls, and then we'll need to make our roof. Okay, so let's make an even number amount, and we'll then get other things made that we might need, like creature comforts, so to say. Okay, so we have our blocks, and it looks like we didn't make exactly the exact amount between the two. So we are going to work on that a little bit. Get 4 more of this made. And I missed one, I think. Yep. We want to hit tab to be able to go into the building menu, and then you have 2 different sizes of blocks. You have 2 and a 4, and then you can take and go control to go between the types of materials that you want. So we don't want to use the little small 2s, we're going to use the big 4s. So we're going to use the foundations first, and you can rotate them using R, and then you can raise them up and down by rolling them with your middle mouse button. So we've got these down, and we're only going to make a small, modest house. We don't need anything very big starting out. We can always expand it if we need to. So we're going to make this little L-shaped house. And now we can put up some walls. And we do want to have a little window here or there. So we've got that. Now we're going to change to the wood. And we will start over here with just a wall, and we will add windows in afterwards. Walk here, and then we'll take and we will switch to number 3, which will give us our window block. In a moment, I always like to have the corners will be the exact same, except here I'm going to put 2 windows. Sorry, my dog decided she wanted to shake after she got up. Okay, now we are going to put a wall here, and then we'll use our door, and then our last wall. And let's put a window here. Okay, so we will go ahead and start putting our roof up. And once we have our roof up, our house will be done. And then all we have to do is put a few little creature comforts in, and it'll be done. So let's find the pieces that we need. This block doesn't seem to be working. So let's go to the other side first and do that. We aren't using the right pieces. First I need to get this window in. Okay, and now we will go back to the other side. and put the edge pieces up. Rotate and lock in. Put the same over here. Trying to make sure I had the right ones. Okay, there's that. Okay, let's put the leaning pieces in. Okay, so now I know why I didn't have any roof blocks made. How stupid do I feel? Let's get those roof blocks. Need to go over and make some roof blocks. First, let's drop some stairs right here. That way it's easier for us to get in and out of the house. Now we'll go and make those roof blocks. We shouldn't need very many, so I'll just make a few. First, we're going to grab some more plant fiber because we didn't have enough to make very many. You never know when you're going to need plant fiber anyway. So we'll just go ahead and grab a few bits of plant fiber. Sometimes the plant fiber is few and far between to find, and I don't feel like chopping down any trees to get any extra plant fiber, so we'll just run around seeing how much we can find. You never know exactly where you're going to find it, so you have to run around and run around and run around. Hopefully you'll find enough. Hopefully that dude did not see me. We'll check here in a second once we get a little further out. And he did. So let's pick up our trusty sword and see if we can get rid of him. Nice little swing to knock him loose in there. And there you go. Hey, we got a bit of cloth to go with that. That's nice. Alright, so I think we got enough to get the roof done. Yeah, that should take care of it. Let's get the roof on this thing. Also want to make sure we have enough windows and doors as well. Or windows and a door also. We need string. Plant fiber for string. Run around and get some plant fiber for string. Enough. Oh, need one more piece. One more little piece is all we need. You gotta be careful running over to that area on that side because you might run into a wolf. The goats are okay. It's the wolves you gotta look out for. So I think we definitely have enough now to be able to make. We're going to move these inside, as moving them inside will make things easier on us in case we don't have enough made. We can just turn around and make some more. We don't have to turn around and run outside, make it, and run back in and put things up. So we were looking, why do I not have enough? I should have enough for picking that up. Go ahead and pick up. And wouldn't you know, I had forgotten I had plenty of plant fiber in there already. We need to take all of this out before I can pick that up. But let's go ahead and make this. Right, we've got that. Now we can get this workbench made. We need to rotate it so we can get it in the corner, which is where we want it. We also want to make a few windows. I think we need about 4. We need 1 door. I like how they have it where you can choose what kind of door you need. We need a couple more strings. There we go, 1 door. All right. Door up, and then the windows, and then we can finish the roof. I know I made that. We don't need to make another one. What did I do with it? And look at there, there's that. Sometimes you feel stupid when you see things that you should have known already. I should have known that when I picked up this workbench, everything, it was going to go back into my backpack. So I'll remember that going forward. Like when I pick up the chest in a little bit, I'll remember that it goes in my backpack. Okay, so now we get our roof put on. We don't want that piece, we want another flat piece. Okay. And now we want that piece that we were trying to put on earlier. That one. For some reason it's still wanting to look funky. And I know we have plenty to put in there. Maybe we're not sticking it in there right? I don't know. We will make another block just for general purposes. To make sure we have enough. Okay, let's see here. Make sure we've got plenty. Okay, so that will work. Now let's check just in case. There we go. Now we have a full roof. Now we're going to go ahead and put those windows in too. First, I think I'll pull that chest inside and our fire. Pull all this in, then we'll place it down and put the windows up. Okay, picking this up, and we'll put this chest in there. And we'll put windows up, and we will have a finished little humble abode, besides the creature comforts, which won't be too much. Okay, we'll put this this one down. Drop everything else in there. Sure, for some reason we'll need that other workbench sooner or later. But we will get those windows in. But we've got to get some of this other stuff out of our backpack. Okay, let's put the windows down on our bar and put those in. And looks like we need to make another storage chest as well. Let's get the windows in first. Once we have our windows in, we'll look into making a bed, table, chair, another little fireplace maybe, and our bed. Maybe another storage chest? Fireplace? And need more string and some cloth. We don't have enough cloth. We'll need to go get some more cloth to make a bed. And hopefully we will have those pieces that were destroyed, or some of the that will have respawned, and we can just destroy them and pick them up again. Okay, let's see. And there's our table and our chair. And I swear that chair looks like a little stool more than a chair. And I put the chair too close. I am going to have to reassign it to a different spot. Let's see if I can get that done in a little bit. First, we need to go and make another storage because I do not have enough. Need string to make the storage. So let's get that made. Ta-da! We have another storage. Get it right next to the other one. There. I've probably got those out too far from the wall. I can move them later. String and wax, and I don't have either one of those, but I can get wax from the bees. There's cloth, bones, and candle. I've got bones around somewhere, but I won't worry about those right now. The fireplace can give me some light at the moment. But let's go see if we can get some more cloth. But I think our house turned out quite well. simple enough that what we need. Plant fiber, torn cloth. Take a stock of what we do need. That way you don't. Always shut your door because you don't want the wolves to get in. They can get you if you're standing there, or they'll be in and get you when you come back. There's your big tip. Okay. Well, those weren't back. Let's see. There are, our bushes are back for some fiber. Looks like things haven't respawned yet. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. I hate it when those things sneak up on me. Drives me nuts. But hey, we got lucky with some cloth there. Wonder... Oh, hey, there's another door I don't remember being there. That puts us in some shroud, so we want to step back out of there. Although we're going to be in some shroud. Wonder if we'll get lucky with this dude. Let's hope we get lucky. And we did, so that should give us the cloth that we need to make our bed. And let's run back to the house and see if it gave us enough cloth. I am going to make sure I have plenty of fiber on the way, and I'm going to get us some more water as well. It's always a good thing to have plenty of water on hand. See how quick it gave us some stamina back up? And watch how it's going back up real quick. Just even from eating, it gave it to us real quick. More sticks and fiber. Or twigs and fiber, rather. Still wouldn't hurt to call them sticks either, I don't think. Okay, let's see if we've got enough now. Again, don't forget to shut your door. Don't want to let the wolves in. Okay, and we need to make 3 strings so we can get our bed made. There we go. We still need to plant fiber. Let's run grab it. Yep, I didn't shut the door. I know. But quick. Grab that plant fiber. Run back to the house. Hopefully the wolves didn't run in. And we're clear. That's good. Right. Now we should be able to make our wand, not wand, I saw wand, said wand, our bed. And now we have our bed. And we are good to go. As quickly as we place it. Now we can take and have a sleep when we're ready. Please don't forget to watch me on Twitch. I am there every Saturday and Sunday from 12 noon Central to 2 p.m. Central. I hope you have enjoyed this little video. I will get you another one out as soon as I can for episode 2 of this video. Please don't hesitate to like and subscribe if you have liked any of the content on this video, or if it is just entertaining to you. I want you to please remember to keep on gaming and make sure you play your game your way. Have a great one.